Hey everyone, happy Wednesday, happy hump day. Welcome to Live to Thrive. So today, I'm going to show you how to make the most delicious chocolatey, gooey brownies ever. So I wasn't actually going to do this today, but my BFF did this last night. She made this for us for dessert, and it was so good that I had to share it with you guys because if you don't, maybe you know this, maybe you don't, I have a huge sweet tooth and I'm always having chocolate cravings, but I don't want to go completely off the Richter scale and eat a bunch of crap. So I always think of really cool ways to flip the unhealthy things and to satisfy my sweet tooth, and this is hands down amazing. So if you are just tuning in, let me know where you're coming from. If you love chocolate, give me some hearts, give me some actions. If you love it, say yes in the chat box. Let me know if you're with me on this and I'm not alone. So we're gonna go ahead and start. If you have any questions throughout, feel free to post it. You will see that if you click the link above, just so you know now, and enter your email, you will get the recipe sent to your inbox within a week. So just go ahead and make sure that you do that if you want this recipe at the end. So the first thing that we're gonna do to make these delicious, ooey gooey, gluten-free brownies, there's no flour or anything in them, is that we're gonna start with some cocoa powder, okay? So that's the first ingredient. I shop at Aldi, all this stuff's from Aldi, nice and affordable, the way I like it. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. Cocoa powder doesn't have any sugar in it, so we're just gonna put it right in. But this is, you know, how hot chocolate's made, chocolate cakes, it all starts with some cocoa powder. Also, you'll notice there's no sugar here. It's gonna, like, this is actually healthy for you, seriously. So then I have 1 scoop, because we know everything I make has to have some protein in it, so we actually stay full and satisfied. We're gonna put 1 scoop of chocolate protein powder in it, making it extra chocolatey. So with this, I'm just gonna again put it straight on in. This is about 25 grams of protein a scoop. Any protein powder that's like 20 to 25 grams of protein a scoop is gonna be good. If you use protein powder in a lot of recipes, if you love chocolate, please type yes in the chat box and let me know, give me some hearts if you're liking what you're seeing so far. Okay, so the next thing, I put flax seeds in everything because it's really, really great for your digestive system. I have them every single morning in my oatmeal. When I make my overnight oats, they're in it. When I make and bake desserts, it's in it, because why not sneak some extra fiber in? That's pretty much what it is. So I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons, because if you read the nutrition label, 1 serving is actually 3 tablespoons. That can be eaten all throughout the day, but we're not gonna eat this whole thing, even though you might wanna eat this whole thing, but it's gonna just give you a little bit in each serving. So we have that, and now, something that I'm really excited about. We got the almond butter, okay? So you can use any kind of nut butter. If you're allergic to almonds, use peanut butter, cashew butter, whatever floats your boat. I really like this with the almond butter. So we're gonna put a 1/2 cup of that in it. So I'm just gonna measure this out. You actually wanna measure this out because it is the high fat, right? Like, this is the fat content in this dish. And we don't wanna go too overboard and put the whole thing in and then all of a sudden it's not healthy anymore, if you know what I mean. Type yes in the chat box. Let me know if you love almond butter. Let me know if, like, you prefer almond, peanut butter, cashew. Go ahead and type it in the chat box. I'm always super curious. I just got into almond butter not too long ago because I thought I was allergic to almonds for like 10 years and the allergy just suddenly went away. So I'm just like, yes, my life has opened up now that I can have almond butter in my life, and I've just been obsessed with it and buying it massively in bulk from Aldi. So if you like it, let me know, type yes in the chat box. So I got 1/2 cup here, and I'm just gonna put it right into the bowl. Look at that. Gooey deliciousness. Now, you're probably wondering how we're gonna make this sweet. Well, we're gonna make it sweet with the bananas. That's why the bananas are here. Bananas are a natural sweetener. They have tons of natural sugar in it. That's why we don't need to add regular sugar to it. So I have 3 bananas. Preferably, they're gonna be ripe. These aren't as ripe as I'd like them, but we tested this out last night and it still tasted good, which is why I can confidently say it's gonna be okay. Okay, so we're gonna put 3 bananas in. And this is all you need to sweeten it up. I'm telling you, you do not need to put sugar, you don't need to put any honey in it. You really don't. And then I'll show you the little extra thing that you can put on at the very end if you wanna be bad. You wanna be a little naughty, you wanna have that extra chocolate in it. So yeah, I mean, who doesn't love bananas and chocolate and like some sort of nut butter? If you do, type yes in the chat box, give me some hearts, let me know. I mean, but like, seriously, let's be real. It's like the best combination ever. This is already made for greatness, this recipe, just because of these ingredients that I'm showing you. So this is everything that actually goes in it. Now you're gonna take a fork, because I'm the easy person. I don't want to double duty dishwashing, and I'm just gonna mix everything together. So this is going to be your arm workout. for the day. So you can also get an arm workout in when you're making these freaking brownies. Like, how cool is that? You're working out, getting it all in. Because, I mean, honestly, this is going to take me like a couple seconds for me to do it. So if you have any questions, I do have some helping me today behind the scenes. Feel free to type it in the chat box. Let me know if this recipe is sounding super delicious. If you want to eat it right now, give me some hearts. Let me know. I'm really seriously obsessed with this. I did figure out this recipe last night and totally changed some things around to make it unique, because I always change stuff around to add more fiber, add more nutrition, which is where the flax seeds came into play, which is where the protein powder came into play, because you guys know I'm obsessed with like getting the protein in, because that's how this actually happened. From learning about protein, learning about nutrients, learning about healthy fats, learning about everything that's actually in this dish right now. So once you do this and you get it all to a nice consistency, you'll see here that I just have, it's in the works still. So you're gonna really have to mash it up. You could throw this in the blender. You could throw this in the food processor. That's a quicker way of doing it. I just don't like to dirty up more dishes than I have to, if I don't have to. So, but just bear with me. I'm getting a little bit tired over here. My arm's starting to hurt. I did do an arm workout before this, so I'm like doing double duty today. If you got your workout in, type yes in the chat box. Hell yeah, if you did. If you didn't, it's okay. Day's not over. You still got it. Okay, so after we do this, it's gonna look like a fudge. It's gonna look like this gooey, it's starting to come together now, like a big ball of gooiness. See how it's getting nice and thick? Everything's starting to stick to it. This is what you want, actually. It's like a very thick consistency. If you like things, like you like your brownies to be a little bit thinner, I would recommend putting in some water, or you can put in any type of dairy-free milk. I love cashew milk. That's probably my favorite. And then almond milk. If you use dairy-free milk, let me know in the chat box. If you have like a different one that I've mentioned, let me know in the chat box. I'm always curious, like who's using different things. But yeah, so here we go. This is what you want. It's gonna look, so because there's no eggs or anything in it, if you really wanted to be naughty, you could just eat this batter plain, because there's nothing raw in this, okay? So it is okay and safe to just eat it this way, or you could even technically pop this in the microwave if you wanted like a single serving. So we got it all the way we want. That's how we want it. Dark, rich, it's pretty good to go at this point. You can leave little chunks and bananas in there. I personally like that. If you want it smoother, you're gonna have to spend more time and get more of a workout in. So now, in order to get this ready for the pan, I like using some coconut oil when I'm baking because it's a little bit sweeter. So I just take a little bit on just a paper towel or a napkin, and I just rub it all around in a pan. Okay, this is a smaller pan. You can use any sort of, I prefer like a square pan because I like these to be in bars. Last night we made it in a pie pan, made it a little pie treat. Really up to you on that, your preference, and then we're just gonna put it in. So once we do this, clearly we're not gonna wait around until this is done, but I'll post the photos, and then of course if you put your email in, go ahead above. If you're not on my email list, you're not gonna get the recipe, so just click the link above. I'll send it out within a week, write it up, and then I email it to you guys. I will have like the final photos, all of that in it, and I'll take a photo and just post it below when it's done, because it's gonna be done in like 20 minutes. So you would bake it at 350 for 20 minutes, and that's it. And all you have to do is stick a toothpick in, and when it comes out clean, just like when you bake anything else, it's ready to go. I prefer mine gooey, so I'm gonna let my toothpick have a little bit of gooiness on it. But then see, so this fits perfectly in this little pan. I'm just gonna spread it around. There we go. If this looks delicious, give me hearts right now. If you want to eat this, let me know. Hit yes in the chat box. Like, for real. I'm just going to try this. I realized that I could eat it. Bam! Okay, that's good. It's so good, and it's not even done yet. So we have this, so cute. Now, if you want, you can add a little bit of dark chocolate chips or cacao nibs. These have tons of antioxidants, cacao nibs, no added sugar in them. They're a little bit bitter, be aware of that. But if you're looking for something a little bit healthier than chocolate chips, you can always go with dark chocolate chips or cacao nibs. I think they're fine, it's my preference. Totally up to you. I like to top a little bit on there. Now I'm gonna pop it in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes, and that's it. So I will, again, email you guys this recipe this week. If you go ahead and click the link above and enter my email list, you will get this recipe sent to you within a week. It is so good. You're going to want to eat this all throughout the holidays to help curb the sweet tooth and all the other things that are going to totally be tempting you. Go to this instead of the really like horrible things. Just get this. It's going to be great. So with that, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to be back again next Wednesday with something new to share with you guys. If you really enjoyed it, please share this video around. Okay, let me know that you watched it. Let me know if you tried it and you liked it. Comment in the chat box. And with that, I hope you guys have an amazing day.